talking to you during the week was about getting more sacks and pressure, but the quarterback's getting the ball out quick. So, I mean, when you guys were able to make hold the ball there, you were able to close it.
Yeah, the moment I see him hold the rock, as much time I needed, I knew it was over with. All I needed was a chance for him to hold the ball. It was going to go get it. So that's what we did tonight.
Kind of like that question. When you're rushing behind a quarterback and you know that he doesn't see you coming, what does that feel like when you know that you're about to hit him?
Man, I was just asked that question recently. And I don't know. My eyes get big. It's like the moment is like right there. You just know you're about to make a crazy play. So it goes blank for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, once you make the play, like, I get up immediately, start celebrating my teammates. It's like nothing's better than that. So.
I'm sure there's plenty of times, too, that you're about to get them and they throw the ball. How disappointing is that?
Yeah, you work a great move, you right there and throw the ball. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But you got to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So that's that.
No Peter Woods today for you guys. How important is it for you guys to showcase that depth without Woods, that yourself, Dan Hall, and other players can just come in and just dominate the trenches?
Next man up mentality. Going in, Woods, they said he was down, so that's a great opportunity for Cade. I told Cade, like, man, this is your time to shine, to show what you can really do, and to continue showing the coaches that they can trust you in big games like this. You know what I'm saying? Other guys like Hoffler and Jaheim Lawson, they did a great job as well. So it's just an opportunity for them to grow that trust with all the coaches and just showing that they can play big-time football.
What's it like when the defense is forcing turnovers, the offense is scoring quickly, the defense forces turnovers, they score, when it just kind of plays off of each other and you see it working almost to perfection, when you're creating turnovers?
I love it. Going back to just the summertime, just watching all the work that those guys put in on offense and watching all the work we put in on defense, I love seeing hand-to-hand because we really care for each other. We really are happy to see each other thrive. So it was always great, you know what I'm saying, going in there, stopping them 3 and outs or whatever, turnovers, and just seeing them go and put the ball in the end zone. So I just love it for everybody.
You talk about Cade, how different is he just as a player, maybe even as a leader for you guys this season?
Man, he's been great. Ever since our last game in Kentucky, even before that, he took a big step in growing his leadership, where that's talking more, being more vocal, spending more time with the defense, you know what I'm saying, hanging out with us a lot more, you know what I'm saying. It's been great for us, you know what I'm saying, and he's been an amazing leader on and off the field. And just, I guess it came with over time, you know what I'm saying. We're definitely seeing it. We're playing for him a lot harder. He's playing for us, and it's just a great sight to see.
How much of a lift does it give the defense when the offense is scoring the way it is? Does it give you guys more energy when they're doing that?
Either way, even if they, you know what I'm saying, win 3 and out, we still gonna have that same energy, you know what I'm saying, because we get to go play football. At the end of the day, that's what it is. So regardless if they score or not, we're gonna be good. But it's always good when they get a big touchdown, we get to go celebrate, and it just momentum builds, and, we just play throughout it. So.
The defensive performance in the first half might be lost because of the way the numbers look in the second half against some of the backups. So how good was the defense in the first half when you guys were building that 45-7 lead?
It was good. We played very sound football. We were flying to the ball. Obviously, we got the young guys in the second half, so we'll continue to build them, teach them, and allow them to grow. But at the end of the day, we got to play to a standard, not to a scoreboard. So that was just Swinney's big emphasis coming out into the second half, that we got to continue to play to our standard. So we just got some things fixed, so we'll be all right, though.
Coach Eason was pretty animated on the sideline in the second half late in the game. What was his message to the defense?
Just continue to play hard. Obviously, with a big lead like that, sometimes you can get not locked in. So he would just make sure that we stay locked in, continue to coach and make sure we coach the young guys, make sure they're doing what they're doing, just to be more hands-on in the game. So he would just make sure that we was still on top of the game. So
you get to see them just about every single day, not just every day. How much better is that offensive line, and how much better does that make you guys?
Man, it's amazing. Ever since Coach Luke got there, it's been a night and day difference, and I'm so happy for them because they work their tail off, and it allows us to get better as well because we're getting better as well. So all it does is iron sharpens iron. So it's always good seeing the O-line lock up a defense like that. So it's always good.
How much do you know that Cade has that kind of speed?
Oh man, just coming from just the summer workouts and stuff like that, him running, I know he had the speed all along. I think one time we watched him run. He was gaining like 2 yards a step or something like that in the summer, and just like open field runs. I knew since then when I first got here that he can run, he can fly. So it's always good to see him run.
TJ, the explosiveness that we're seeing from the offense right now, is that something you guys saw all summer long?
Yes, definitely. I'm just glad we get to see it now. Everybody's settling in. Got to see the young freshmen come in and play. Adam Randall just got his first touchdown. Cole Turner, I think, got his first touchdown, which we were super excited for. I'm just excited to see the offense play out. A lot of guys getting touches. A lot of guys are eating, so I'm just happy to see it.
As a defensive guy, what do you attribute that switch flipping to offensively?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
As a defensive guy, what do you attribute that change in explosiveness to? Is there anything that jumps out as being like the reason like the switch seems to have flipped to the offense?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good,
I wasn't
you're good.
getting that
That's
phrase.
a poor phrasing by me. You're good.
Man, I just think honestly everybody took a different approach to the offseason. Everybody had a lot to prove. Offense, they was upset how they played last year, so they came in with a chip on their shoulder like we got to get better. And everybody across the board, whether that's the starters or the freshmen that just got here, came with a chip on their shoulders, and they worked all offseason. And now we get to see it. So it's no surprise to us, but it's a surprise to some people who haven't been watching. So.
You told us in the summer that Ashton Hampton was a guy who was really standing out to you. What was it like to see him get that pick six?
Man, it was exciting. The work he puts in, he's a young guy getting his first pick six. Nothing more like it. You know what I'm saying? He got more to come for him. I told him, man, enjoy this one, keep working because there's more to come in this group.
When losing them last year, is it any sweeter beating a team like this at a scale like this in terms of how it is?
Oh, most definitely. Because coming into the game, they expected to win. They're talking trash and stuff like that. So nothing's better than whooping up on them all game and just hear the trash talk slowly fade away, and then those trash talks turn into compliments and stuff like that. It's, you know what I'm saying, that's how you know you got them. So.
Coach Sweeney, you mentioned that the Georgia game, you guys look at the film wasn't as bad as the scoreboard reflected. After doing it against App State, some people are not like, but doing this ACC opponent like NC State, how big is that for you guys defensively to showcase that?
It's big. It just lets everybody know that Clemson defense is the same, regardless of who we lost last year. We're still playing to a standard that's held by everybody, no matter who you are or where you came from. So just happy to see it. Take this win and just enjoy it, and then go on to the next one.
I think you were on this field for that play where the NC State offensive lineman got kicked off for spitting. But what did you kind of see on that play from your range point?
I knew he was already heated. I think that was early on in the game. He was trying to fight somebody, so I knew like if I got the sack, made the play. I knew he was talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? All I needed for him was to swing on me, and he swung on me, and I let him hit me. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we know what time it was. He had to leave. So this is all about playing in their head. You know, you making plays and stuff like that. They don't like that, so they're already high-headed. So he did what he had to do, and it turned out bad for him. So.
Was it you who got spit on, or was it Trey Williams?
No, it was Trey that got spit on. Yeah, that's embarrassing for the offensive line.
You're good?
Go.
Perfect.
Thank you.